All right, this is the Meltzer Family and Friends annual talent show.
Annual? Next year.
Tonight, I'm introducing David. He's our comedian from
Go, Uncle Dave.
We'll pretend we're in the Poconos with some old Jew at the mic, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know how you make 5 pounds of fat? I don't want to do this.
How?
You put a nipple on it. What's the first sign of AIDS?
What
A
is it?
sharp pounding sensation in the ass. Why did the woman cross the road? Never mind that. What the fuck is she doing out of the kitchen? So, what's the difference between parsley and pussy? Who eats pussy? Why don't sharks attack Jewish mothers? Professional courtesy. There's a blonde walking along the side of a river, and she sees another blonde across the way, on the other bank. She yells, "How do you get to the other side?" And the blonde on the other side goes, "You are on the other side."
I
keep
like
shaking.
that one.
A priest and a lawyer are walking along the street, and the priest spots a handsome-looking 12-year-old boy. The priest gets all excited and goes, "Hey," he goes, turns to the lawyer and goes, "Let's fuck the boy." The lawyer turns to him and says, "Out of what?" A guy walks into a bar and he needs to use the bathroom. Gotta take a bad pee. So he goes into the men's room and he sees something he's never seen in his life. He sees one guy at the urinal with his pants down, and behind him is a guy fucking him in the ass. And behind that guy is another guy cornholing him. The guy runs out of the restroom and goes to the bartender and goes, "You'll never guess what I've seen." The bartender goes, "What?" And he goes, "I saw 3 guys lined up at the urinal cornholing each other." The bartender goes, "Did the middle guy have an orange shirt on?" And the patron goes, "Yeah." He goes, "How'd you know?" He goes, "Oh, that's Cecil. He's lucky at cards, too." Two guys were bragging about their sexual conquest at a bar. So one guy goes, "Yeah," he goes, "last weekend I was here." He goes, "I met a great-looking blonde, and we were hot. She was hot. So we went back to my place. She got this Hawaiian dress, got on my bed, spread her thighs, and she goes, 'Give me 12 inches and make it bleed.'" So the other guy in the bar didn't quite believe his friend was that well known. And he goes, "Tell me," he goes, "what did you do?" He goes, "It's simple." He goes, "I fucked her twice and smacked her in the head." A man and his 4-year-old were talking. And the son comes up to the dad and he goes, "Dad," he goes, "what does a pussy look like?" The dad's confused and he goes, "Well, son," he goes, "do you mean before sex or after sex?" And the son goes, "Before sex." And the dad goes, "Well, have you ever seen a beautiful red rose with soft red petals? That's what a pussy's like." The son goes, "Well," he goes, "how about after sex?" The dad replies, he goes, "Well, have you ever seen a bulldog eating mayonnaise?"
And next up, we have Miss Julie Duslack. Who's going to tell us about the
Julie,
president.
please report to the stage.
She's going to tell us about the presidents.
Well,
while hula hooping.
Is the cat part of the act?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat-
She's gonna jump.
There's gonna be a mouse attached to the hula hoop.
So I'm going
I need
to
it.
Are you going to be next time?
Sure.
You're gonna say the presidents in order?
Yeah.
Okay.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, Grover Cleveland again, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harding, Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge,
Stop it.
Herbert Hoover, FDR, be quiet, David. I'm trying very hard. FDR, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, JFK, LBJ, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, the other George Bush, and
And on top of that, that's how Julie keeps slim.
Great. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
You're gonna.
next I would like to introduce the talented Andrew Meltzer.
Michael, you can film.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need to put my hat on though. You know. I also need to find my juggling balls. Has anyone seen them?
They're over there by the stairs.
Always leaving your balls in other places.
All
Yeah,
three
he
of
is.
them.
All three of them.
Oh no way! I want to use lemons. That's right. I remember that.
Are those organic lemons?
They're not, unfortunately. They only sold organic lemons by the pound. So when I was bar backing at the bar that I'm bartending at now, I would walk around with fruit all day, and it was oftentimes in sets of 3, and I was like, why am I wasting my time walking, carrying citrus, but not juggling it? So I embarrassingly went into the little kids' like super fancy toy store in Union Square in San Francisco, which is where all the like rich people and tourists shop. And I pretended like I was shopping for my little cousin. I was like, yeah, do some like kids juggling balls. He was like, you learning to juggle? I was like, no. I've got citrus fruit to juggle with, so I'm gonna juggle with some citrus fruit. It's not gonna be very good. I can't do any tricks, but I can make 3 balls go around for like maybe 10 reps.
Back up, Andrew.
Yay! Woo!
Wow.
I think I've got another. couple
Andrew,
more.
back up so we can catch it more on camera.
Nick's gonna light these on fire.
Tell us a
Oh,
story.
that was bad.
Maybe you should go
So,
back to
you know, I'm still
balls.
working on it. Sometimes I just get stoned and sit in my kitchen and, you know, and do this for hours when I'm making coffee. And it's really bad. It's a real...
Whoa!
Good job! So I started picking up a little bit guitar over the summer.
Woo!
So here's something that I learned that I thought would be fun.
Okay.
Never seen a diamond in the flesh. Cut my teeth on wedding rings in the moon. I'm not proud of my address, and that's torn up down. No postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth breakers, swimming in the bathroom, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. Like our dreams. I'll make back diamonds on your timepiece. Burning silence tires on my gold leash. We don't care. We aren't casual, and we'll never be royal. It's all written on a blood. The kind of love. We grab a different kind of love. Let me be a ruler.
Call me
We
Queen
be,
Bee.
baby, I'll rule. Let me live our fantasy.
Arriba!
Okay, that's it.
right. He did tell me this story the other day. I went home for Christmas, and I live in the country, and there are all kinds of country people, and they do things in the woods. But he said he was hunting the other day, and he was trying to kill a deer, but he says he was sitting by a river, and there just happened to be a fly, and he heard it buzzing. He was pretty far away, but he still heard it buzzing because he's in tune with nature and everything, right?
What was the
Huh?
Life.
Yeah. Nature and the spirit of the wild. And there was a fish under the water, and it was pretty far away, but he could still see it. He says that fly drops 7 inches, and that fish jumps up there and gets that fly. Something might happen. And in a minute, the fly drops 7 inches. Well, that didn't happen yet. Yeah, that's a long story. It took me a while to get it all straight. There happened to be a bear in the woods, and it's South Georgia, but bears are in the woods every day, and flies and fish. But the bear, he was looking around, and the guy put it together in his head. He says, if that fly drops 7 inches and that fish gets the fly, I bet that bear's gonna jump down there on that fish and have him something to eat. You know what else happened? There was a rat in the tree, and the rat says, if that fly drops 7 inches and that fish gets the fly and the bear gets the fish and that hunter shoots the bear, I'm gonna jump down there on that hunter's sandwich and have me something to eat. Well, there was a cat in the tree too. Just
What's your whistle?
wet my whistle. And when the cat, he said, the fly drops 7 inches and the fish gets the fly, the bear gets the fish, the hunter gets the bear, and the rat gets the cheese, I'm going to jump down on there on the rat and have me something to eat. You know what happened in a minute? Everything. The fly dropped 7 inches, the fish got the fly, the bear got the fish, the hunter got the bear, the rat got the cheese, the cat jumped straight out of the tree, missed the rat, and landed in the water. Does anybody know what the moral of the story is? If the fly drops 7 inches, pussy's getting wet.
Cut the deck just so they know that I'm not doing something.
You just cut it.
Alright.
Wow, way to put Beverly Hills Cop on.
I'm weary about this. I'm gonna make your life really bad. You worried?
The heat is totally on.
There you go.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 cards out of the deck.
First card.
I like this.
It's got an A and a clover. Yeah, zoom on that.
Production value.
Alright, so these 2 cards I randomly took out of the deck. This trick is mostly Elijah, not me. I'm gonna put the cards down and you just tell me when to stop. You want me to randomly take cards out of the deck?
I don't
You want me to just...
Yeah, go give me a couple more. Good?
It times that was up.
Alright. Garrett, let's do this. Let me start over.
Start the song
It's the
over.
music, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take...
Will you play Rocky now? I have a tiger.
That might help.
Yeah.
That seems like too much pressure. I have a tiger that's like a very
Now it
intense.
is.
How about that?
I dropped the cards and it threw me off. Alright, so the cards that I take out, it is precise. I have to kind of tell the future. And
there's
dropping the
9,
cards was not part of the prediction.
9 of dime.
10.
10. I'm sorry, news.
Hey, when this is done, will you tell me about my future?
Going nowhere.
Alright.
Really?
Tell me when to stop.
Yeah, to make it clear, this is not on my
Stop.
computer. This is on YouTube.
Do you want me to put down a card?
Yeah, give me like a 10th of the deck. That's 5 points.
That's, yeah.
Good.
He wants that point 2 in there.
Semantics.
You want me to start off with taking some of it off the deck?
6.
You done?
4 more.
And then
Sure. Give it to me.
done?
Done.
Alright.
That's bad.
That was the trick. What you just saw was
Where's
the
the
actual
done?
magic.
Really understand.
Alright.
Nice dusting.
Nice.
Whoa! Very nice.
Same card number, same color.
Wow.
Let's start again then.
And we never got this third time, did we?
Ready to the end.
I gotta drop back down again.
Wow, that's fun. Oh my god.
had some awful and some awfully good talents tonight. Thanks for reading that, Carol. And we only have one winner. But the best thing about losing is that there's still a first and a second. So I'm going to announce the second place loser, which is Margaret and Carol's dancing routine. Second place loser. If there's one first place that's not as good as first place, it's first place loser. And that's Julie with her as cool as hula hooping is, knowing all the presidents is just a good thing to have. But one person blew everybody away. It could have been me juggling my lemons. My dad with his racist Jew jokes, but they're innocent. Don't worry. He's got a big heart somewhere. The person that really took everybody away was, as all good Americans are, least prepared. And it was Steven.
Andrew, clean that up. What are you doing over there? Where's Stephanie? Julie, you made a mess everywhere. Michael, what are you doing?
Mike, I've had some champagne. I'm a little drunk right now. Mike, do you like my presidents? Yeah. Mike, tuck me in.
So I went running today. There was an old guy there.
I like that was me.
Not much else. Do you want some vegetables? Nuts. Not much else.
Alright, this is today's Domaine de Canton.